Alright, should have things more or less all set up at this point. I'm a little bit early so I can run around and do some killing on the island here and stuff like that. In theory, we have a group and even a couple of potential alts, depending on who shows up, to start down the road tonight on actually making some pushes into harder content, which is one of the things I've really been trying to get to. But we've got some folks in kin who were at least willing to try out. And we're going to see how that goes. Just a little bit early, so I'm kind of waiting to see who all shows up and is ready. I think there is... Awesome. There is our bear healer as well, just logged on, and our lore master logged on earlier. So we should be ready to get rolling here. If I can actually just get this last... That guy seemed to just live on 400 morale there for forever. Yeah, let's see. So we've... Looks like our current plan, and we'll see how this goes, is to run Beorning Champion Loremaster through Isle of Storms. And that could work out, or it could be an absolute disaster and we need to rethink things, but it should be fun either way. So I'm just getting a few of these knocked out real quick while I'm still on my red line spec. And I didn't tell folks to expect getting started for another 15 minutes or so, so still early. Stupid crab. I'm now wondering, did I actually change my allies on this character? Or did I leave my tanking allies on? I thought I put my red line allies on. Let's see. Get that purged and come on, go. That stupid crap, always the death of me. Okay, nope, I've got my allies on. I just don't have, I didn't get good luck on crits. So Lotro is not like peak population by any means. It is a game that is past its true prime as far as population. It was never a huge population game to begin with. And some servers are lower population, some servers are higher population. But it's not like ESO, Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy 14 levels of population. You can generally find people to run stuff with, caveat being it depends on the server you play on and the level range you are and where we are in content versus content gaps. It is by no means a dead or abandoned game, but it is very much not like a, hey, this is the current cool hip thing. Like, that just, it is what it is. It also means that the people who are still here and playing tend to be the people who are very much, you know, we're here because we love the game. So the people who are here, you tend to run into a lot of people who are really into Lotro, not just kind of casual game servers. Okay, am I just like absolute? I have all my gear on. I'm not in tanking gear or anything. I got one tanking ring on. Man. I am just having truly awful RNG on crits and devastating strikes so far. So that bodes well for the night's runs. If RNG already hates me to start with. RNG hates me. All these guys are sitting here trying to keep me from just going to my next bounty mob. It's going to be one of those days, apparently. Which, of course, bodes well when this is the night that we're going to try and push some harder content, so for us at least. So that's good, right? What could possibly go wrong there? Alright, let's see if I can actually get some halfway decent crits here. I mean, I suppose part of it is that I'm not using any food, which does not help. Yeah, Poteen, I'm going to have to dock you several taters for that. I expect better of you, sir. Seriously. No, I got started a little bit early because I wanted to just run through the island dailies out here, get warmed up, and give folks a little bit of time to log on. Because I've got some willing victims and even people who are basically like, I'll come if people are late kind of deals for running Isle on higher tiers. We're going to try pushing through tier 3, maybe tier 4 tonight. Which for us, again, is progress. I haven't gone past tier 2 on Isle yet, I think. I don't think I've done tier 3. So I'm just kind of goofing around, taking care of these things, and then I'm going to go hop into Discord, see if I can get some folks. Oh, come back here, tree. Of course, close enough to pull a cat along with the tree. But this is why we have AoE even in my red line spec. Hey Ron, what's the haps, man? I am just taking a little bit of time here real quick to do some bounties out on the island here, and then it's looking like we're going to be trying to push into harder tiers of some 3-mans. Just got to get this stupid tree to die. Alright, much better. And because it's right here, I'm just going to go ahead and nab some ore, because always need that. Yes, game, I know. I'm moving too fast for you.
Hi!
Let the one thing finish before I start the next.
Oi.
Alright, so that gets me all my stuff all taken care of there. I'm going to switch back into my tanking spec before I forget, because the current plan is that I'm going to be the tank for the evening. Which means I also need to switch up my LIs. The current plan, for better or worse, is to at least start off in a tanking build with my tanking LIs, and I think really the only true tanking gear pieces I've got is my pocket item I keep spec'd mostly for tanking, just because it's a bunch of mitigation, so it's good for all of my builds. And I've got one tanking ring here, so these are the only two true tanking pieces that I'm going to be using. The rest of my pieces are my kind of standard DPS pieces, and we're going to see how this goes. So I'm going to hop in Discord, so I'm going to go dark here for a minute and see if I can rustle up some folks. We should have a bear and a lore master joining us. Alright, so I'm going to start getting some folks in here. What's the haps, all? Okay, I'm just getting stuff set up here real quick. All right. To make things a little bit easier, are you both okay if I pipe Discord onto stream, just so that it's not me talking to random thin air? Because that tends to confuse people. All right. I just always like to ask before all of a sudden, oh, by the way, you're live. Alright, so that should be everything all set up. Hey Cass, what's up, man? Yeah, we're going to either kill stuff or die trying. So Sorry, go ahead, Demon. There's going to be death one way or the other. The question is it going to be ours or theirs? Anybody who doesn't already have them, picking up the Umbari wound pots and disease cure pots from healers, either in the Bloody Eagle or at the beginning of Isle of Storms, are really useful in here. Because they have very much brought back, hey, we're going to have status effects, and they help us keep up with cleanses a lot. So, are you guys ready, or are you still getting stuff set up? It's the shopping expedition. Yeah, I found when I actually picked up wounded disease pots, Isle of Storms, and Arena and Streets all got a lot easier because I didn't have to just rely on my own cleanses. Yes, yeah, because there's the pots, and then there's the other ones that are like ointments or something like that, which can be used on other players, and yeah. Been there, done that, and it keeps yelling at you, that player's out of range. Or you accidentally used it on the tank who's already potted themselves, and you're the one dying of a bleed. Yep. Yeah, that's where people who have like group cures are awesome in there. Like when I was running that on the captain, dude, that's so good because you've got the AoE group cure. Yeah, it does have a cooldown. It's not, I mean, I'm used to champ where my cooldown is 15 seconds. So, I am used to a crappy self-cleanse. So the captain is actually a step up for me. Okay. So, launching Isle of Storms Tier 3. Let's see how this goes. And yes, we have people in here rooting for us to, rooting for the mobs. Thanks, Poteen. Thanks. I will do first scrolls. And to start off with, we'll see if this works, but I'm gonna basically I'm gonna try being in a tank build, but using mostly DPS gear other than my LIs, because I still have a lot of mitigations. I shouldn't need a ton of healing in theory. Let's see how it goes though, because I haven't done this in Tier 3 yet. Right, if everybody's good, let's step up onto the island. Oh boy. Yeah, Hillock is going to be putting in some work here. All right, I'm going to go get us a beastie. So I'm going to try and start him here to get his first septic cloud as far away from anybody else as possible. So yeah, this very well might be a chip away at him fight. Okay, so he's fixated on you, Werewolf. Go ahead and just run him and kite him. And if you can, you've got a disease on you, you're going to have to cleanse that off. Yeah, I know, Lore Masters have a crappy cleanse. I've got him back, the fixate is off. Looks like he's fixated on you, D-Man. I really wish that I could hamstring him, but he's immune. Alright, he's back on me. Fixate on you, Werewolf, run. Yeah. Oh, come on, Lotro always makes perfect sense in everything they do. Awesome, he's fixated on Hillock. I love that he can fixate on pets and heralds. I'm going to try and move him back to a fringe here. Just so that when he does his cloud, we have a little bit more room to work. This is basically just a slow and steady run so far, but it's been steady. Fixated on D-Man. Alright, should be back on me. Is it just me, or has he not done a single septic cloud yet? I'm kind of weirded out. There's a septic cloud. Okay, run away. I'm going to move him when it comes out. Cleanse him if you got him. And he's fixated on a werewolf. Sorry. He should be debuffed, though, not hitting you as hard. And back on me. Last million. Just keep it up. I'm debuffing him in a second here. All right, you got a little bit of breathing room there, D-Man. Back on it. Oh, D-Man, what happened, man? Okay. I wondered if that was just me or if you got lagged too. Okay. So fixate is on. Oh, this would be a bad way to end. All right, Werewolf, if you can, just pot or heal yourself. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can do 390k in tank spec. With my pots basically down. Yeah. Oh, wow. I did not think that last one was gonna land. Okay. Well, that was a thing. But perfect execution and planning. That's exactly how it was drawn up. And Poteen and Cass, just to check, is the Discord audio coming through okay on stream? Because I don't turn it on all that often, so I didn't check its levels all that much. But I mean, hey, we got, even with the lag spike that nuked our healer, we got the first boss on tier 3. So this is already progress for us, which is freaking awesome. Ooh, those might be good upgrade for you. 517 purples. And I'm going to go start getting a pack of trash up here. No, Poteen, not every instance needs toads. Just most. So I'm not sure how many we're going to get in this pack here. You might be able to mez one of those ranged ones. Because there's that one fallen privateer that's actually active. We're going to skip the other pack. Oh. Ah. Gotcha. Sorry. So there's the pack that we're fighting here, which basically it has one ranged mob that spawns out there, and then that other group of 3 are not part of this poll. But you can mez the you can mez the one that spawns ranged but doesn't come with them to keep them from basically sitting there and hammering on the healer. So when we get closer, I think they'll have reset, and I'll point them out. That is my bad. Yeah, there's the 3 that are kind of in the little more pondy area back there. They don't come in this poll unless we explicitly pull them. Alright, grab the food. Oh, okay, so we still have our trash spawned, but most of them gone. So I'm not going to complain about that. But of course, with all of these guys spawned here, I'm not 100% sure which of the ones back there are part of the pond pack or the waterfall pack, and which are part of our pack. So I might just pull this group back to kind of here and use this little kind of palm tree thing as a line of sight. So I think I'm going to do that just to make sure that we separate the pack. So I'll be right back. Target not in line of sight. Well, they coming now. Nice mez. All right, just our one straggler left. No. No invulnerability state for you, thank you very much. You're going to die and you're going to like it. Alright, so the fun thing here is we can just skip these guys. That chest is just going to have trash mats. So we can just go right around the corner here. And Werewillow, if you can put your pet away for a sec, we're going to hug the right-hand side here. So hug all the way up against the right. Perfect. Go ahead and pull them out here, and we'll take this pack. Because there's a pack that's going to spawn here. And unfortunately, a lot of these guys do power drains, so I'm going to be auto-attacking for a little bit here. Yeah, Poteen, one of the things that is very true about Champ, especially as a tank, is that we are power hungry. The nice thing is, though, I do have Sweeping Riposte, which has very cheap power cost when it procs, and has increased threat. Plus, our healer doesn't get power drained, which is kind of awesome. Yeah, we were finding that when we were running this on tier 2, the various things that do power drain, D-Man was basically just like, all right, cool, I got this. So I know this is annoying, but this is another good one to put your pet away for a second, because he is going to mess up the beginning of this pull. We're just going to run all the way up to the guy at the kind of top area here and let him spawn all his guys and have them come to us rather than fighting on the way there. But the pet loves to stop and fight. I mean, they mean well. But I'm basically just going to let all these guys come here. Now is going to be the fun thing coming up after this, because I have never tanked this guy on tier 3, obviously. And from what I understand, it is a wee bit different than the regular version. Yes, Poteen, it is very, very good to pay attention to facing as much as you can, because there are a lot of mobs that will have cleaves and frontals. So, and a lot of that just comes down to knowing the patterns of the people you play with, as far as if they're going to run through you or if you're going to run through the mob and turn them around. But you don't want the third scenario, which is everybody standing in front of the mob, a cleave going off, and, you know, your healer dies. It's funny if you kill DPS that way. It's less funny if you kill a healer. All right, so this is going to be fun. I think that the mechanic I'm thinking of starts in tier 3. I don't think it waits till tier 4 to start. So my understanding of this is that I basically am going to have to more or less start him with me facing towards the waterfall here and just let him punt me when he punts me and have him basically angle so that he punts me down this river here, because the punt clears off a stacking damage debuff. And that's the way you clear it, is by getting punted. I've never seen an induction bar on that. I think it's just something that his attacks or his aura do. I don't know that this guy has any actual yellow bar inductions. I think all of his inductions, if he has them, are gray bars. The other thing is that we're going to want to try and just have the ghosts, when they spawn, come around him so that he takes the ghosts out rather than us trying to kill the ghosts, because they have way too much health and mitigation, whereas he can take care of them. So it's going to be a lot of just stay alive. Because I know he's also going to put puddles down on the ground that we want to get out of ASAP, because they hurt. So I think mobility first, time on target second. I'm going to throw out scrolls, and then I think we're good to go. Let's take a shot at a monkey. And his hitbox is huge, by the way. So melee does not have to be anywhere near him for the most part. Oh, that was rough. Well, this will be... Oh, I did not know you had a battle res. Awesome. I was going to say, well, this will be a practice run, but hey, we've still got time. All right, ground pound, go away. Explosive barrel on you, Werewolf. Yeah. It's got to be that lore master connection, right? Ground pound, get away. We're still rolling slow and steady. This is good. Oh, that was a worse time on the knockback because my horn still went off. I just know I did not catch him in it. Alright, so here's ghosts. Ground pound, so step away, and his ground pound should help take care of those ghosts for us. Let me know if you got ghost problems back. Oh, nice mez on that one. Yeah, there seems like there's some that you're just inevitably gonna catch aggro on, and he's not gonna take care of, but the majority of them, if you can get them to basically stack up near him for the ground pound, he just kills them. Oh, that bog lurker just wants to stand in the mad. Right? Alright, ground pound. He's going to take the ghost out for us. Step away. Oh, D-man. Oof. Okay, let's see what I got. Alright, sorry, Willow, we may be coming back to you. I don't want to take him too far in this direction, so yeah, maybe step by the sand. So. I've actually oh, did I bring him too close to you, Willow? This is where I wish I had a res. If only we had a dwarf for a dwarf res. Oh, that stun is bad. Woof. Oh boy, that was a thing. I don't want this to be the strategy we rely on constantly. I mean, granted, it has worked for 2 bosses. Alright, let's see what we get. Yo, what's up, Tugro? Oh, looks like our loot was not nearly as nice this time around. Although, I mean, werewolf, that's not a bad bracelet. I don't know what you have outside of that. Sweet. And that would be, Poteen, that would be a yes and a no situation. As a champ, I don't have as much that I can do for my teammates, but what I do have is I have more self-heals, and I also just bring more damage to the table. So it's kind of a trade-off. We're running a really weird comp here. So the chaotic winds are our kill priority here because they are the obnoxious ones. I'm going to try and pull him a little bit further away from you, Airwell. Yeah, one of the things that we're going to need to just kind of make sure we keep working on is getting you some good gear upgrades. Get that vitality and the mitigations up. But that's why we run these, right? Yeah, the joy of new gear and, oh crap, I now need to fill it all up. Unfortunately, to keep these guys controlled, I've been doing so much AoE that none of them were, like, whittled down red champ style. And see, that's funny, Cass, because most of the time, I find the exact opposite is in Kin, I'm the one who doesn't get to tank most things because, you know, we got Jimmy, we've got Louie. I'm the third wheel as far as tanks go. So I only get to tank when I set shit up. Alright, so basically we got like 2 more packs, more or less exactly like this. They're just going to get a little bit bigger each time, and we're going to get more chaotics in each. A little further back, and I don't know if these guys are mezable. Do you think you can mez pull one of the, like mez one of the chaotic winds and I'll pick up the incoming? I just have never tried actually mezzing these. Or the errant might be your only good mez target, I'm not sure. Awesome. I'm going to pull him back over here. Give you some breathing room. chaotics up. Watch out. Yeah, so yeah, the chaotics do the power drain, and it sucks. And at this point, I basically, like, I have them stuck to me, so it's not the threat that's my worry, it's my defensives, you know? It is the weirdest thing that the tactical classes are the ones that don't get any speed boosts. It is so obnoxious. Alright, one chaotic down. Let's see if we can burn a little harder on the second chaotic to get him out. Of course, I would love it if he would stop stunning me. Oh, nice, Cass. You're building a tank too? Awesome. The more potential tanks we have in kin, the better. Even though that's more competition for my spot. Alright. Catch up on food, anybody who's out. Because I know that my cooked food is out. Oh, my other food's out too. Yeah, I know, Tugro, you just finished leveling and gearing your Guardian, and now all of a sudden there's all of the rest of us who are like, well, I want a tank too. But hey, that is one of the absolute best problems to have for a kin, is if you're just like, okay, we've got a bunch of tanks and healers. That's when you know you got a good problem. So this is the stupid pull right here, because all we can see to start is that errant wind. The rest are going to spawn in when we engage it. Do you want to stun pull it again, or you want me to just face tank them? Your call. Yeah, it's a rough one. I'm just going to go ahead and go in and grab them then. Oh, there's that mass power drain there. That sucked. I went from good to not good in a heartbeat. Thankfully, at the very least, it does not look like threat has been an issue you've been dealing with. So, there's at least that. Okay, one should be almost down. Move on to the next chaotic after this. Alright, mop up the errands and we are golden. Sorry, we're Willow. She's running back. Yeah, Poteen and Cass, I don't know if that actually gets you lasting taunts on mobs. I really think that that's kind of the equivalent of face pulling. I don't think it's going to actually keep them off your healers. But, I mean, hey. It's the thought that counts. What essences? So you said you've got some gear that doesn't have essences in it, Werewillow? Are you missing basic slots or primary slots? Okay. Well, here... Oh yeah, I'm sure, but... Oh, rats! These are the BOA ones. Never mind. I forgot that the purples I had are out of boxes, not dropped. Let me see what I've got that is just kind of fill-ins for you here. Oops, those are vital essences. And they're garbage anyway. Well, at the very least, this should give you a slot to fill and pick up some stats. Because some stats in a socket is better than none. Ooh, actually, hang on a second. I think I still have some yellow boxes. Because when I pull something out of these, they are not bound to account. What essences do you... how many slots do you have left still that are unessenced? And what do you want temporary in them? Because I would love to get some of these out of my inventory. Probably finesse and crit and maybe a little tactical mitigation to help keep you alive. Does that sound good? No problem. I'm just going to pull out a selection of these essences because the yellow boxes, when I open those ones up, They give me essences that are not bound to account, like my purples are, so I can hand them off. And that is awesome because this lets me get some of them out of my storage and make room. I know it sounds silly, but this is literally you doing me a favor by taking some of these off of my hands. The good to bad ones trash, especially at 150. As soon as you start getting the 141s, they are, even the yellow 141s are miles above teal good to bad ones. Yeah, so unfortunately those won't pick you up any vitality, but a couple of tactical mitigation ones should help with some of the incoming damage. Finesse should help with resistances, and crit is always good. Oh yeah, no problem, Tugro. Like I was saying here, anytime people need just like filler essences while they're working on getting purples, I would love to get rid of some of the random yellows I have hanging around because they just take up space. Let me know when you're all essenced up and we'll go fight the last boss. Just gonna go ahead and make the climb up to the area here. So D-Man, I will try to make sure I give you room to work as I reposition the boss when I need to. I will at least do my best not to drag you through any tornadoes. So what I have normally done in here, and it, we'll probably have to just kind of adjust it, is I try to keep him on one side of the arena and just kind of let the tornadoes all more or less do their congregate over their thing. And then I like to, if I can, do like a big jump all the way across to the other side of the arena so that we cover the maximum ground and make the wandering tornadoes have to cross the entire place to catch up to us. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I'll basically just try and whenever I have to reposition, I'm going to try not to drag D-Man through tornadoes because we've got two of us who are going to be in melee range. You've got the advantage of being able to basically just dodge around as you need. So you'll, honestly, you'll be in a better position than both of us. This fight just hates melee. All right. Let's go get us a bird. see if I can move him just a little bit further. Come here, birdie. Here, birdie, birdie. Right, downdraft, hide behind a pillar if you got one. Okay, so we got Cyclone in the center. I'm gonna swing around past where Willow is now. That deadly's, I think it's actually coming for me. If anybody has a corruption clear, boss has a corruption on him. Oh yeah, sorry. The tornado is going to be a pull in. Alright, come here, bird. Come to me, please. Downdraft, hide behind a pillar if you got one. And I'm just going to bounce. Whoa. That deadly cyclone is exactly why I wanted to move. Alright, fine. Don't move, bird. See if I care. Yeah. Tornado. Haha, you can't get me. I got a pillar between you and me. Alright, I'm going back over to the other side of the arena here because he's got a cyclone on me. Yeah, if you got a pot where Willow, you're looking low there. Downdraft, hide behind a pillar. Oh, seriously, he had to just come and do a water spout. I see. Gotta move, that deadly is tracking me. Tornado, hide behind a pillar. No, no, this one here that he's got right on him right now is basically just a full-time thing. Honestly, I think it's there to mess you up. Downdraft, hide behind a pillar. Go ahead and heal yourself if you've got it. I've got me under control for the moment. I'm going to have to swap to their side of the arena here because I am full of tornadoes. Seriously, he spawned them right on me. That is just not cool. Tornado coming out, hide behind a pillar, or you'll get sucked in. Oh, that should have broken. That's cheap. I'm probably going to take him this way. Or not, because he wants to just sit there and spit lightning at Hillock. Okay. I mean, I hate to say it, Hillock, but I would rather it be that than on us. Boy, he's not giving me good spots. Okay, I'm gonna head over this way. Put it downdraft, hide behind a pillar. Alright, I'm gonna get screwed on my repositioning. And some of these I just can basically have to stand in there and take a few swings before I have to move. Freaking ridiculous. It does not give me a lot of DPS time. Alright, I am going to drag him back around to the other side. Hopefully the tornadoes all follow me. Tornado, get away from him. Oh, that was a cheap water spout. Deadly's in a bad spot too. Okay, we've got him almost to his next stage. And I gotta move again. Downdraft, find a pillar. Or get knocked into a pillar. Holy crap, that was almost really bad. He's parked right on that deadly cyclone. Come here, buddy. Please move. It would just be spiffy if you moved. Sorry, I'm pulling him away from you. Oh, crap. I didn't even see the tornado. That might be bad. Yep. Alright, so cooldowns popped. And Deadly's back on me. Take care of yourself if you can. Most of my tricks are refreshed. Did he just reset? Oh, did he just reset? Oh, apparently it's rolling again. Well, that was a thing. Well, I mean, it's kind of what we're doing is this practice runs, right? Yeah, Cass, I do wonder if he has basically a reset timer. Downdraft, hide behind a pillar if you got one. And cyclones are going to start coming out. Yay. Pull them over this way, and then I'm going to basically cross across by where you are, D-Man, or where you just moved from. That's going to be my next path. So, yeah, perfect. To the side. Tornado, get away from him. And find a pillar if you got one. Alright, tornado's done. And crossing them back over by Hillock. I just happened to see him as like a convenience landmark. All right, D-Man, I'm going to cross past where you are right now, just to get away from the Deadly. Oh, well, there's a downdraft. So he conveniently helped me along my way. Going to head back to where he is now. Go back to the spot I just was, because that Deadly is basically wandering. Tornado, get away, find a pillar. All right, tornado's up. Downdraft, find a pillar. And that should be the last downdraft. Yeah, this dude has jerk moves. There is no way around that. Oh, I think Hillock might have bitten the big one. Tornado, run away, find a pillar. No, it's really not. Yeah, where I think you might need to resummon. I don't see Hillock anywhere. Oh yeah, absolutely, and that's why I want to make sure we have him out here anytime we can get him. Downdraft, find a pillar. Cycling right into downdrafts is stupid. Anytime we can potentially have Hillock be the thing that draws stupid, not us. I'm gonna try and get him into a better spot, D-Man, but you're surrounded by cyclones. You might need to swing around. You're standing in one. Tornado, run and find a pillar. Tornado's done. You got cyclones coming to you guys. Watch out. Oh, nope. They just wandered back into the middle. All right, under a million. Just keep it slow and steady. A wandering cyclone I need to move away from. Okay, this is it. Awesome. And, you know, that's kind of how these go is, you know, we we get to see what's different, you know? Okay, so some of us might have had our first set pieces out of here. Let's see. I think all of us got set pieces. I got the tanking shoulders. So I'm going to just put these up on screen here real quick so that the people watching can see. This is why we want to run things. So Tugro, take a look and see what these look like here, because these are freaking awesome. And again, this is just the tier 3 purples. They do get a little bit better than this. So it looks like Werewillow got the, let's see, Test a Will and Aqua. Oh, that's the yellow line one, isn't it? For your gloves that you got, the Nameless Deeps. Yeah. So yeah, you got yellow line gloves. D-Man, unfortunately, I think you got the blue line bear, but I got the blue line champ, the Umbari armor of breakable steel shoulders. So yeah. Well, congrats on, as far as I know, the first tier 3 Isle clear in the kin. I don't know that anybody else has done it in Pugs. I know that we did tier 2, but tier 2 you don't get set pieces. So let's see, that was, holy crap, it is already 8:20. So that took us a little while. Do you want to run one more something, or are you guys instanced? What I was thinking is maybe let's just do like a tier 3 streets, because that should be significantly quicker. We won't get any set gear, but we might get, again, some more fill-in pieces for Werewillow. And it should not be nearly the slog that this one was. Because we have already cleared tier 3 streets. All right.
From the apothecaries of Khan Doom to Langstrand, all the way to
Should be time to refresh food. Anybody who didn't refresh it in the last fight.
We now grasp at his heels as he makes his final attempt to deliver this substance to his master. We will not fail. We cannot.
So I'll go ahead and redo scrolls as well, because we'll want them. And when we get the mob packs, kill order is Mender, Lookout, Trapper, than anything else. And Werewillow, if you get the chance, because the snipers like to be kind of away from everybody else, they're usually great mez targets if the pack has a sniper in it that just doesn't want to come to us. They're yours if you want them.
Alas, I make for decision. I will let my friend here roll out the red carpet. Welcome to Umbar!
I know technically I'm standing in red here, but this is just caltrops. So I normally don't bother moving out of it unless it double stacks like that one did. I'm pretty sure, D-Man, you've got the armor to stand in caltrops and not worry about it.
Oh, the resistance is aggravating.
I love that one bruiser just does not want to stand on the platform with us. Hi, Poteen. Good to see you, man. Okay, this should be a lookout and a sniper, so lookout dies first. Seriously? And I probably don't plan to stand on that particular bad. That's why we want to kill the lookouts, because he got his reinforcement call off. But luckily, he just summoned a second sniper. I am wormed. Thank you. Are you able to get the sniper back there? Oh, is it messing up your line of sight? Sorry. So these bruisers on them, these guys will start having corruptions on them. Like this guy had a damage reduction corruption. Oh, the sniper's doing stupid sniper things. Nice interrupt on that one. I saw the bar and I hit my interrupt and it was already gone. Yeah, Werewillow from the monkey boss tossing the fire bombs on you almost exclusively to the alchemists in here throwing fire on you. I think you are just the fire magnet. I think we have to accept that. I think there's a sniper on the other side of the fountain there. There usually is. Oh, nope, we just have melee mobs this time. Weird. Alright, unfortunately, basically, if you guys go back through the gate here, I am going to pull this leading pack in front so that we don't have the accidental double pull that inevitably comes here. So I am coming in hot. There's a sniper through the doorway there for you. There is a sleepy sniper. Right, I'm going to pull the next pack basically the same way. So just park back there and I will bring us friends. Oh, I'm sorry, I broke your sniper there, and I got wormed. Yeah, and unfortunately, I rely so much on my blade skills to keep and maintain my threat that I throw out a lot of AoE. So I'm just going to go ahead and let's burn the sniper down. Because I will keep breaking him inadvertently. Alright, we should be clear to move up. And we should be all the way to the first boss.
Give them the warmest raffle buck welcome.
Alright, dodge fire. I'm gonna try and manage where the fire goes as much as I can. D-Man, do you need me to move him? Or are you good? Okay. I wasn't sure how much you needed to be in melee and how much you needed to be away, so I want to make sure I'm giving you space. Yeah, well, watch out, he does a frontal. Don't stand close to him. Sorry, I didn't see you move until I'd already repositioned. Yeah. When he does Flame Spitter, it's basically like a frontal cone. So any place in front of him is just bad. Hi, Totoro. Good to see you, man. Very nice. Yeah, they love to do stuff like that. Okay, so we got a Trapper, Mender. There we go. So there will be a sniper kind of in the distance in this pack usually, because it's pretty much always a 4-pull. I'm going to go in and usually the Mender, the Trapper, and there will be a Bruiser will come with me. Oh, the Sniper is in the middle there. That's crappy. I'm going to see if I can pull these guys back to us where we are to give you room to mez the Sniper. Yeah, Sniper's still in the courtyard back there. And I won't. Thank you, thank you. And very nice. That Mender got absolutely mulched. And I'm going to actually go ahead and pull this next group back around this pillar here because there's 2 more past them that really like to hop into the party, and it's obnoxious. Look out first. Nice interrupt. That was barely an induction bar before that got interrupted. Trapper next. And poor Bruiser all by his lonesome. Alright, nice. That gives us clear all the way up to this trapper that and the bruiser that I'm going to pull back around the corner here. Because they love to pull the courtyard. And let's see what we get here. I got a bruiser, a sniper, a trapper, and I swear there's a hidden mob in here someplace. But I'm just going to go in for the trapper, grab the bruiser with them, and the sniper in the back is all yours, Where? Yep, I knew there was an extra trapper. Stun into a worm. Like, that's just such a jerk move, game. And I'm not going to go past where the sniper is standing right now, just because there's that next pack right down the street that loves proximity aggro. Ask a certain dwarf guardian how we know this. Alright, this group I'm also just going to pull around the corner here. There should be one more big pull after this, I think. Well, a small pull and a big pull, and then we should have the last boss. Alright. So this should just be a solo bruiser. the courtyard, we should have our good old classic trapper, medic, lookout, sniper combo, I'm guessing. Yep. Dang it, he wormed me just as I was about to interrupt. That's not fair. Okay, last boss, so food check. Does everybody know this fight? Basically, yeah. Quadrants of fire, and he also likes to worm people. Because he's a big old jerk. You cannot pot your way out of it. Although this guy, sometimes his worm will break and you can slide and still use abilities if you start moving as soon as his worm goes off. Alright, we're going to start getting fire soon. Right, out of the bad. Wormed. Thank you, thank you. I am good if you need to top Werewell off, D-Man. I've got cooldowns up. Oh, you're already on it. Awesome. Very nice. Quick tier 3. Ooh, D-Man rolled an earring. And you got what? Oh, you got the swing signs. Nice. Yeah, well, I mean, this is the earring I got out of here that I'm wearing currently. Basically, kind of similar-ish. So, you got the better earring out of the two. But those are actually really solid earrings. All right, well, I know it is getting late, so I think we are good to call it after 2 successful tier runs. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I maybe a little bit more tier 3 just to get a few more of those gear pieces, but I really want to start on tier 4 shortly so that we can run into tier 5. Starting to get those set pieces is where we're really going to start getting stuff coming together. Yeah, Streets is very much the intro 3-man. It is not as hard, it doesn't have as many mechanics, and none of the gear that drops in there will be a set pieces gear. It'll all be just normal gear. You can get some really good fill-in pieces like those earrings. But Isle is really the challenging one. Oh, thanks for the fact that both of y'all jumped in so quick last night and said, "Yeah, I'm game," because I really want to start working towards at least led the charge in one, if not both of the 3-mans. So really appreciate you guys hopping in late notice and running. Cool. I will catch y'all later. So that was really nice. Got a set piece tanking pauldron, which, I mean, this really doesn't suck. That is a lot of vitality, a lot of tactical mitigation and incoming healing, plus it's got an essence slot, and the 3-piece, if I can get this, was sweeping riposte, and that is my kind of on proc, like if I get a parry response, I get to do a quick riposte. Will reduce the cooldown of sudden defense, which sudden defense is kind of one of my bread and butter pieces. This is my damage shield here, where right now it gives me 100,000 or a 99,000 morale damage bubble and increases my melee damage outgoing by 5%. So sudden defense is one I want up almost anytime it's off cooldown. So the 3-piece bonus on this one being something that potentially will keep reducing that cooldown of sudden defense. That's awesome. Yeah, Cass, I actually really like tanking on the champ. It is a little bit weird and awkward in some places just because of the tool set we have to work with, but I think it's fun and reactive. I have a lot of fun tanking on the champ. And this was kind of a weird experiment because I am in my blue line, so I'm in my tanking build here, and my tanking build is a lot of blue and then a lot of yellow for all of that AoE damage so that I can get the group threat going out, as well as have things like one of my things is, I think in here is something where my blade skills debuff the targets, although I might not have that in this build. Yeah, I've just got blade skills do greater damage and things like that. That might have been taken out of yellow, I'm not sure. So I've got a lot of yellow line in here just to increase my ability to control packs of enemies and do just spread out increased damage, because champs really have to tank via threat. That is our primary mode of tanking, is deal damage to get that threat rolling. But so I was playing tonight in this blue line build, but other than my pocket item, which is the one I normally use anyway, which is primarily where I have a lot of defensive stats put, and one of my 2 rings, which is this Keeper's Ring of the Citadel here, all the rest of my gear is basically my DPS gear. So I was in a tanking build, but primarily just in my tanking LIs and 2 jewelry pieces. All the rest of my gear was DPS gear. So I still have, 103k crit rating, 150k physical mastery, stuff like that, while still maintaining basically near enough 60% mitigations on physical and tactical. So it's kind of a weird in-between build I had going on that I wanted to experiment in this group, because we had a bear healer, which provides a little bit of DPS but not a lot, and a lore master who gives all those debuffs but also not a lot of DPS. So I knew that I was kind of a gap filler there on DPS. The instances do drop gear on solo. It tends to be slightly lower item level than the group instances, and you don't get the purple drops as often. You'll get more yellow gear in them, but they're still great to run solo, if for nothing else than practice and gear that might be filler pieces or might be stuff that you can melt for embers. You're not going to get stuff like the set piece gear or anything like stunningly great out of them, but you definitely have the chance of getting stuff that is going to last you for, until you get your next piece. These shoulders, the Umbari Warriors pauldrons, I'm pretty sure these came out of a solo run that I did. Yeah, crit is definitely something where we need to start building you up on next. But again, that'll be one of those things where as we start running stuff and getting people geared up, we'll get you the things you need to get that crit rolling. But as it is now, it is 9 o'clock, so I know that he was in here earlier. We're just going to go ahead and return the favor and raid out to Poteen, because he looks like he's playing his bear. So everybody go yell at Poteen. Say hi.